Similarly, working with a big children's mental health agency. Like 150 years old, and just soaked in notions of institution, because they were founded by the Catholic Church institution. They were, it was essentially an orphanage and a school, all of these institutional structures in place over the years, and I'm sure there's this period that they don't talk about too. But new director, energetic board, want to get things moving. We got to open up the windows, blow out the cobwebs, and get things going around here. Very stodgy staff, not going to do anything except what they have to. Really stiff. And gave one of my colleagues here a really rough ride on a prior piece of work. But that broke the ice for them so that they could start working together. So we work together. We do straight up top strategic planning, vision, obstacle, strategies. And when it comes to action planning, we assigned it out, and we made sure that each team had board and staff on it. Sort of broke their rules around governance, because they put some efforts into governance. And they said, no, board and staff work together, figure it out. Gave them workbooks, set a date, and as I'm peeling all this stuff off the wall, I've got the executive director who'd been pushing for change, asking me, how do you supervise all this? And I'm like, pulling stuff off the wall, saying, you didn't ask me to create more work for you, did you? I don't remember that comment, Want me to check my notes? She goes, no, you're right. How do I know they won't come up with crazy ideas? Well, who's the best judge of that? Well, I suppose they are. They signed up for it. We talked about who goes on what. Okay. How do I know they won't come back with this great big long wish list of money? And who's the best judge of that, I say. She goes, oh, yeah, okay. And she just kept coming at me with more questions. And you wanted to cut energy loose. Did you see what went out the door there? And the client is impossible to satisfy in general. I mean, it's a cast of mine, but they keep calling me back every few years. So I come back like 3 years later. They say, we don't want to do the strategic planning. We've been doing these implementation plans. She shows me a book like about 3 inches thick full of action planning worksheets that they've done repeatedly, because as an institution they're effective at that. But they've got one of the biggest obstacles was that they're dependent on government funding. So they're always sitting back wondering, okay, which way is the wind going to blow, and who's going to get what of the different agencies. And they broke it. They had $1 million a year coming into this little mental health agency, probably 15% of their budget. $1 million a year in new income that they were charging people for getting the service, providing a valuable research that is, or service that's builds on their strengths and meets a huge need in the community. $1 million a year. They weren't making any money. I mean, they were spending $1 million on the program, but it was making a difference, right? And that, to me, is the kind of thing that gives me satisfaction. I don't have to like the client, they don't have to like me, but they're making a difference. So I like that. That was just straight up strategic planning. Oh, she was having kittens. It was the funniest thing. She's cheap and didn't want to pay me to come back and do the action planning, plenary. But I tell you that every day, it got to the point she was calling me every day, what do I do about this, what do I do about this? And I said, listen, I'll do it for free. I don't care, just stop calling me. And so I went in, and it was so easy, I said, put your actions on the timeline and tell us what you got. And I just ask everybody, is this the goal that this particular strategy needs to accomplish? Yeah, are these the assignment or the tasks that'll get it done? Yeah, and in every case it had already begun. In every case they already knew what the solutions were, and they just had to ask. This just gave them the permission. Oh, we know about this program, we've been wondering about how we can get the money. We needed the permission to just go ask for it. I've already got some kids in mind to do the website. We've got 3 kids working on the website already. That sort of stuff. It just gave everybody permission. 3 years later, totally different organization.